Boker Tov, we're continuing in Shira Shirim, Perek Zayin, Pasuk Vav. Roshech alayich kakamel, v'dalat roshech ka'argaman melech asur barehatim. So here, again, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is talking about our beauty and the great connection that we have, that He has to Bnei Israel. Roshech alayich kakamel. Your head, now again, you started from the bottom, from the feet going all the way up. Your head is on me like the Carmel, like the Mount Carmel, a tall mountain in Eretz Israel. V'dalat roshech ka'argaman. Dalat is the hair locks. Your hair is, the hair of your head is like argaman, is like scarlet, is like a beautiful and chashuv color that was used in the Bet HaMikdash. Melech asur barehatim. So we say in the morning every day, matir asurim. So to Hashem lets unbound those that are bound, and those that are in jail is called an asir. So here this is what it means. Melech asur barehatim. The king is attached and bound barehatim. So there's a few explanations. One in connection here to hair. So long, woman's hair that's long and that might be entangled as well is called rehatim. So the king is locked in to these long entangled hair of the woman. That's one explanation, a kind of a general explanation, and we'll explain a little bit more. So the general explanation of this pasuk, as the Pirush over here says, this is talking about the manhigei Israel, those the leaders of Israel. Hashem brings a Shekhinah onto them. The hair is like the Talmidim, and that they are like Argaman, which is royalty. In kings wore royal clothing, royal colors, as did in the Bet HaMikdash. And Melech Asur Rehatim, Rehatim is also the word for a trough. A trough is a type of place where the animals would drink from. That it was above water. It was like a rectangular type of basket. So what is the connection here, according to this Pirush? It is when Yaakov Avinu was with the animals in Lavan. It's just kind of a reference to Yaakov Avinu, that Hashem's connection with us is strong, like Yaakov Avinu, from Yaakov Avinu. In addition, Rehatim, Rahat in Aramaic, says the Sefer Rokeach, is to run. And the zechut that Hashem has to be entangled with us is the running that Avraham Avinu did to do chesed to the three Arabs that came to him. So the running of chesed that Hashem saw that Avraham do, this was the strong connection that he developed with Bnei Yisrael through chesed. That's also rehatim. The Rashi over here explains, Roshech alayich kakamel, your head is like a tall mountain of the Carmel. That's referring to the Tefilin of the Rosh. The Tefilin, this, you put like a little mountain on you. This is the connection that you make with me, says Hashem. This is that you put on your head like a mountain. V'dalat roshech kargaman, the hair of your head. This is referring to all the mitzvot that are done with the hair. That we don't shave off the hair, less than a number two. We're supposed to have peot, right? Now, the word peot doesn't mean necessarily the behind the ears or the locks. That's the custom for those that do it, is to beautify it. But the minimum is to not to shave this area. And we have the mitzvah for those that's a nazir, to not shave the head. So there's various mitzvot with hair. Also the hair of the face is not to shave with a razor, etc. So this is a praise for the head, which is the tefillin, and the hair that's on the face and on the head. That's Rashi's explanation here. And in addition, he says this point that Hashem is connected to us through the running that we run. Rehatim, he translates as running, that we run to do his mitzvot. The Sefer Rokeach over here says as follows, a beautiful explanation. Roshech alayich kakamel. Roshech, it connects to the word Rash. We said Rash, Reshin, is one of the words to describe a poor person. And he says, even the poor people are like Eliyahu Behar Carmel, are very high and dear to me, are like Eliyahu Behar Carmel. V'dalat roshech kargaman. Dal is also another name for a poor person. A type of they are like the one that wore argaman, which is Daniel, like Kohanim, like Mordechai. That wore tachrich boots with argaman, as the Megillah says when he was dressed up. And he says the gematria of argaman is gematria Mordechai HaYehudi. So this is even those that we might think are poor, etc., are like royalty in Hashem's eyes. Also, he says, connected to Rashi, that talks about this pasuk like it's tefillin. V'dalat roshech, the dalit, the letter dalit of your head, which is the letter dalit in the back of the tefillin. The dalit of your tefillin is like argaman. Beautiful explanation. And he says here as well, like Abraham and Yaakov, and he explains, Melech Asur, Melech that's connected. Melech Asur is Gematria Mashiach. So what's this? That he is connected and connected to Bnei Israel and waiting to come until we do Teshuvah. And Melech Asur, last, is that Hashem brings the Shekhinah to those that run, the Rehatim run towards Torah and Mitzvot. The Gaon of Vilna brings a short explanation here, talking about this is in this pasuk he learns it as referring to the Bet HaMikdash. Roshech Alayich Ka-Karmel is the Kodesh HaKodashim, the mountain which is kind of in the Bet HaMikdash, the high point which is the Kodesh HaKodashim. V'dalat Roshech, from the word delit, which is a door, as off to the sides of the Bet HaMikdash there was called a Taf Aleph, which were little rooms for the Kohanim to get changed in, etc. Those were the delit, the dlatot. Also, the Shekhinah is in the Kodesh HaKodashim, Melech Asur, meaning he's bound to the Kodesh HaKodashim, bound to the Mikdash and the Mishkan. So that's the Asur B'Rehatim here. And he says another explanation, going back to the previous pasuk, the Tzavarech K'Migdal Hashem, the Leviim left, but the Tzavar, the neck, is compared to ivory. He says that the Leviim, when they would sing in the Beit HaMikdash, they would never get tired. Their neck was like a pillar of ivory, always strong the entire time. Enayich was the past pasuk, talks about the Nevi'im that had the extra vision from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the prophecy. Apech was connected to the Kohanim, and here Roshech Alayich Karmel is the head, which is the king, which is Melech Malchei Melachim Asur B'Rehatim, connected to those that run towards the mitzvot. And he says that the Carmel it is in reference to a high mountain, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu is kilu on top, Melech Malchei Melachim, the king of all kings, on the head of the mountain. Dalat Roshech Kargaman, those that are wearing beautiful clothing are he says the Talmidei Chachamim that are sitting around the king's table. That's how he explains this pasuk, connected to the Bet HaMikdash, we should merit to. Amen. Chazak u'baruch, and have a good day, everyone.